our head coach Mike Hennessy, our principal Dan Tully, and our president Shea Boyle. Starting off, number 1, Emmanuel Amisu, accompanied by Tina. Next, number 26, Ryan Axiom, accompanied by Jack and Carol.
You gotta do it in order.
No, I got any numbers?
Yeah, they're
No, but it's not our back.
Yes, they are. Axiom is all the way in the back. There's 40s back.
Next is number 56, Riley Bartlett, accompanied by Robert and Kimberly.
They told me to read it in this order.
Next, number 67, Daniel Breen, accompanied by Jim and Lisa. Next, number 15, Daniel Burke, accompanied by Bill and Natalie. Next, number 33, Micah Cralius, accompanied by Mike and Lourdes. Next, number 13, Joe Delia, accompanied by Shannon and Melanie. Next, number 18, Dylan Desenfants, accompanied by Tom and Angela. Next, number 3, Jack Doherty, accompanied by Kevin and Catherine. Next, number 12, Adam Gallagher, accompanied by John and Michelle. Next, number 24, Nathan Garnhart, accompanied by Brian and Andrea.
Better come home.
Oh, Brian.
I didn't mean to say that, Lexi.
Keeping your backpack.
That's the only reason I wanted to say it.
Next, number 44, Jake Georgioulis, accompanied by Nick and Michelle. Next, number 20, Jaleel Johnson, accompanied by John Latrice and Intrane. Next, number 50, Joe Giamatti, accompanied by Joe and Christine. Next, number 23, Michael Keenan, accompanied by Stephen and Diane. Next, number 5, Sean Kelly, accompanied by Luke and Eileen. Next, number 11, Joe Kinch, accompanied by Mike and Wendy.
How hot is it?
Next, number 78, Andrew Malice, accompanied by Tim and Susan.
No, keep that in. Keep that in.
Okay. We're just turning off that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next, number 58, Mike McGlade, accompanied by Mike and Julie.
How's this? Huh? Is Wait, why do we
Next,
care?
number 81, Aiden McKenna.
We made a schedule, but everyone decides to run away, so it's
Julie.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not on schedule, so
Yeah.
I'm like the ultimate backup.
Next, number 68, Joe Murphy, accompanied by Melanie. Next, number 46, Josh Nimitz, accompanied by Mary.
Nothing we can really do.
Have you done any of the games?
What?
For camera?
Next, number 87, Connor O'Boyle, accompanied by Jim and Maureen.
I don't know. Leighton always complains that
Next, number 70, Mark Ozuski,
I'll teach you tricks in the
accompanied
game.
by Mark and Pat.
I know easy ways to keep the ball in the frame and to keep it smooth. I've done it.
Next, number 10, Mike Pantazis, accompanied by Mike and Becky.
They figured out the name situation.
yeah.
Partially because there's less people.
Next, number 32, Jacob Plonka, accompanied by Jerome and Karen. Next,
point, I
number
just feel
8,
bad for
Pat Kozel, accompanied by Fred and
It wasn't their
Karen.
choice, it was just unfortunate. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. So unfortunate.
Next, number 35, Colin Landazzo, accompanied by Tony and Colleen. Next, 72, Tom Shipman, accompanied by Tom and Janine. And number 14, Anthony Spinula, accompanied by Kevin and Teresa. Let's have a nice hand for all the seniors and their parents. Thank you for 4 years of dedication and support. This year, as an addition for our senior parents, we have made banners for their sons. Thank you for all you do in supporting Notre Dame. After the game, you are welcome to take your banner home.
What happened, I started reading this, and people, oh my God, they're going out of high school. But they came out and how I called it. I couldn't stop one.
Alex, what are you trying to be?
Anything else? Or shot clock recorder?
I literally will. I'm not even joking.
Just Mauricio, all the senior stuff is done.
Yes.
We're
St. Dan was trying to work for it.
Hold the tripod with the legs next to us, a lot easier to fix for.
No, you're in here.
So I hate the rain so much.
But,
Yeah.
when you get too far.
Do tomorrow, 5:38. That was a nice crowd. That was the biggest crowd. Because of the pandemic and everything, we had limited seating.
How many old kids,
I would say we had 100 seats out there. They were all full.
Back up here. There's a white cord there, it's USB-C, USB-C, and then there's a white.
Sorry. Oh no, you're fine.
Doing a good job protecting
Oh, Danny does. Danny. I can do it. What?
Just set it.
Layton. Layton, which all the way?
Yeah.
Layton. What? Pocket. I don't know. I think
Notre Dame Dons football is on the air from Legends Field in Niles, Illinois. It is senior night. It's the St. Lawrence Vikings versus the Notre Dame Dons, and welcome into Week 8 action from Niles. Danny Berg and Hank Friedrich here with you to start things off. It's a rainy one. It's a cold one. But hey, that's just how the story of the season's been so far.
Yep, I mean, Notre Dame has been used to playing in these type of conditions. You know, we had a little cancellation of the Nazareth game, but played that on Saturday. But, you know, a huge factor with this rain and wind is just special teams. And, you know, that's something you got to look at throughout this game.
We're going to see some really old-fashioned football today, which is going to be very interesting to see the product of the game that's going to end up coming out of this. You know, the elements isn't really something we always take into account. I mean, it was fine an hour ago, but, you know, we're going to have rain all night.
Yep, I mean, two teams that like to run the football, and, you know, that's what you're going to expect from these two teams. And, you know, this game's going to be fast-moving. A lot of heads are going to be butting, so a lot of run game. St. Lawrence loves to run the ball. You know, they got a dual-threat quarterback, and he's a good one. He is a good one, so keep an eye out for St. Lawrence's quarterback.
So let's take a look at St. Lawrence to start things off. You know, we had talked about in game day, you know, the dual threat quarterback, but we also talked about how they really like to rush. They've already had a 200-plus yard rush game this year, and a couple others, they've also rushed over 150. They like running the ball.
Yeah, they sure do, Dan. And, you know, even the teams that they've kind of taken a little beating from, you know, they put up a pretty good amount of rushing yards. Like you said, Joliet Catholic, they put up around 130 yards, which is a pretty good against a solid Joliet Catholic team. Not to mention they're also ranked second in state. So with that killer instinct that St. Lawrence has running the ball, you know, keep an eye out for that.
And that's going to make a very interesting matchup of St. Lawrence's desire to run and the Dons' extremely good pass rush. They started the season out not too bad. You know, there was definitely room for improvement. That improvement has come, and they have looked really good the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, especially coming off the shutout against DePaul. You know, they really put them on the defensive side. Expect a lot of Notre Dame guys to be in that box tonight. You know, you're going to have St. Lawrence with a really heavy rushing game. You know, they throw it every once in a while, but Notre Dame's going to be crowding the box. Expect like 8 or 9 guys in that box ready to expect the run.
So, yeah, you would one would think that you would expect a lot of blitz packages tonight. You know, a lot of man coverage from the defensive backs. It's going to be an interesting game, and that brings the passing game into context, too, when it comes to the Vikings. They do like passing the ball, and they got some pretty good weapons.
Yeah, they sure do. You know, St. Lawrence right now is, you know, they're 3-4 team. You know, they're fighting for their lives for the playoffs right now. And when St. Lawrence does pass the ball, expect the deep ball because, you know, with their versatility at the wide receiver position, those wide receivers could be deadly.
So now let's transition over to the Dons, especially on the offensive side, putting up 35 last week against DePaul. I think you and I both know that's probably not going to happen tonight.
Yeah, I mean, St. Lawrence is very athletic on the defensive end. But, you know, Notre Dame, again, that game against DePaul, you know, they figured out their problems. And, you know, hopefully they can stick to the ground game because right now Notre Dame has a way, way bigger offensive line compared to St. Lawrence's defensive line. So hopefully those big boys up front can push them around a little bit, get Connor and Dazzle some holes to run up, and can keep the ball moving.
So as we look at this, I lost my the offense. Thank you. I got it back. Run game. Two very similar offenses.
Huge.
But for the Dons, though, they have one very elusive back in Frankie Riccardi and one very powerful back in Conrad Dazo.
Yeah, spreading those two out right there, it's a great option to have between those two running backs. I would expect to see a little more Conrad Dazo today, as he is the bigger set back. With that being him running over defenders and Frankie Riccardi being elusive and, juking out other players, expect Connor and Dazzle, especially with that smaller kind of defense St. Lawrence has.
So, we got only a couple of minutes remaining. I know we made our predictions earlier.
Yeah, we can say it again. What
are you expecting for this game?
I'm expecting a lot of run game, which means the clock will be moving, and a defensive battle isn't a Notre Dame football game. I'm joking. It is a football game when it's a Notre Dame defensive Dons out there. I expect it for a defensive game from Notre Dame, and I think I'm gonna fix my prediction from what I said in game day. I'm gonna say 17-14 Notre Dame.
Okay, I like that. So we're just about a minute before game time. We're gonna head out. We will send things over to public address announcer Mr. Mike Marisi. We will be back with you after the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legends Field at Notre Dame Stadium. Please stand for a prayer by Notre Dame Principal, Mr. Dan Tully.
Good evening. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we welcome your presence here among us and your love alive in our community. We thank you for these two teams, these two schools, and for the chance to study and better understand the world around us. We come together in your name on this field in the spirit of brotherhood in the hope of growing closer to you. We ask that you guide us to our best effort with safety for all. We ask your blessings on the men and women who serve our country near and far, and all those who request our prayers. Do not let us take these nights for granted, for we all come away winners in you. As we don our school colors with pride, help us to be persons of faith, scholarship, and service. May Our Lady Notre Dame watch over us all. These things we pray in your name. Amen. Notre Dame, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please direct your attention to the field. Tonight's flag will be presented by Mr. Giamatti, Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Axiom, representing the senior families of the Notre Dame football team. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, remove your hats, and welcome the Notre Dame Resurrection Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Kyle Balzer, playing our national anthem.
And welcome back. It's time for football. It's great.
It is great. It's great to be back here at Legends Field.
It's been too long. We haven't been here since the end of September, and now here we are in late October, more or less.
Yeah, weather's for sure gotten a lot chillier now.
I don't like it.
Hey, at least we get to send this thing off. 2 final home games.
Yeah, it's a unique quirk in the schedule this year. 3-2-2-2. Just how it ended up working. But we were saying during the game day today, it's unique that the seniors get to play their last 2 games if they're not playing in college, which some of them might not. Those guys that aren't playing in college, they get to play their last 2 games on their home turf in front of their fans, familiar surroundings. Can't get much better.
Yeah, it's almost like a double senior night you got, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Other than when I play your slow dance song.
Oh, yeah. That is not something you get hyped up at a football game.
It's not supposed to be.
I was hoping for some Virginia Tech Enter Sandman, but
you'll get Enter Sandman in a little bit.
I'm interested to see where this kickoff goes.
I am too.
Yeah, as of right now, there's no wind, but we did have some rainy conditions, and kickers were struggling during pregame.
Doesn't look like it's lightly raining.
Light rain.
And Tevich, we got another push kick? Nah. Taking this one up, and down to the ground goes Adam Gallagher. Yep, that's Mr. Gallagher. We lost Gallagher. Gallagher was gone. He got swallowed up in the mosh. That wasn't a mosh. It was close though. Hey, look, we got a big student section tonight. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, it's always packed when they're at the Legends Field.
Yeah. So now we get to see this offense carried out by Enzo Ricciardi, who had a really nice game last week at the Paul. Fed those backs and Randazzo and his brother Frankie. But I'm looking for that AJ Stanula touchdown.
Anytime touchdown score, that's what Dan has it locked in as.
We like touchdowns. Not going anywhere there is Randazzo met up at the middle. No gain on the play, so it'll be second down.
I think Notre Dame's going to try to establish this run game early. whether that's getting stopped or getting 10 yards, they're going to establish that they can run the ball all over St. Laurence.
Second down coming up for the Dons. Another shotgun formation here for Enzo. Randazzo to his left. Tight up the middle, we're going to pitch. Randazzo looking for a hole, finds one, and he's going to get a little short of the first down. Gain of 8, so 3rd and 2 coming up.
Nice pitch play by Notre Dame. They got the 2 big guys pulling out right there. And Colin knew when it was the right time to cut up the middle. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. And if I'm the play caller here, I would run the ball right back to him.
3 runs in a row?
I think so.
Yeah,
establish that run game.
We've seen Ricciardi a lot in the gun, and it gives him a lot of different options. He doesn't seem like an under center passer, is what we've discovered about him. 3rd and 2 coming up. He likes working from the gun. Gives him a lot of flexibility. Frankie putting a motion. A little deception. Randazzo with the first down.
Am I calling plays up there, or what's going on? Do they hear me from here? I don't know, but
you're kind of a genius, Hank.
Yep,
you're pretty good at this.
Big run up front.
Good to see Howard Williamson out here. Obviously not playing this year because of his injury, but he's out on the field supporting. However, I don't remember seeing that cast on him last week.
Yeah, you know what else is a good thing? Big 8-7 in uniform.
Yes.
Connor O'Boyle.
He is on the sideline, swallowed up. Is Frankie. That's a big loss. 2nd and 15 coming up.
Yeah, it looked like it was a misassignment right there from Notre Dame. Notre Dame, I think, should focus on running the ball up the middle. I mean, a couple of pitch plays here and there aren't that bad, but, when you got a bigger line than them, start pushing and let Colin get there.
2nd down for Notre Dame from their own 44-yard line.
2nd and 15, another gunshot coming from Enzo. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Hands off, fakes. That's Emmanuel Amisu, the senior. He'll get a couple. Looks like a gain of about 6 or 7.
Yeah, it looks like it's 3rd and...
We'll call it 3rd and 8.
It's about 3rd and 8, yeah. Now this is the part where, are you in 4th down territory? Do you want to bring out your defense right now? I think you go. I think this is a 2-down play.
I'm with you. 3rd and 8 here. I mean, you're in Laurence territory right now. I wouldn't try and give it up. Ricciardi looking to pass with pressure. Rolls, gets rid of it, and into the sideline. And looks like the offense is staying out there. And I take that back. Here comes the punt group. Dylan Desinfantes will boot away. And that puts away what looks like a decent drive, but ends up not being that way.
Yeah, I personally thought they were going to throw just short of the sticks. Going for all 8 yards right there was kind of,
yeah, I might have tried for a catch and run there.
Yeah, and, if it's 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
That was loose. Dot ball.
Nope. Looks like St. Louis is going to cover that.
For a second, Michael Keenan had his hands on it, and then it slipped out. And Connor Forbes able to recover it, but St. Lawrence not in great territory now. They start at their own 15. Not a good start for them.
Yeah, there goes to show the special teams like we said in the pregame. Ball's a little slippery, and, kicking game, you never know, but that one was on St. Lawrence's side.
So we get to see Brandon McCoy for the first time tonight. Fires off to J.J. Raya. Still, whoa, how about that? Just would not go down. That was Nate Garnhart that just could not get him down. Raya took him for a little bit of a spin cycle there.
Yeah, that's good football by St. Lawrence. Just a 5-yard pass, checking it down right there. Again, St. Lawrence is a sticks team, not really a whole lot of big plays, but when they do throw the ball, normally it's a big play, but good job by St. Lawrence checking it down, get to 5 yards.
2nd and 5, McCoy out of the gun. We're going to hand off. And taking down, that's Ryan Carroll.
Ryan Carroll on the carry, brought down by number 10, Mike.
Third and short coming up. Looks like 3rd and 2.
Well, St. Lawrence going a little hurry up right now.
Trying to get the defense out of the rhythm as we see a little bit of a scatter there. James Keenan heading over to the right side. Carl Schmalz taking a left.
If I'm St. Lawrence, I'll run that ball right now. It looks like Notre Dame.
Look at that. Joe Giamatti's out on the D-line. I like that. Joe Giamatti getting out there. McCoy going to roll. Finds his man and stopped short. That was Connor McQuinn taken down by Pat Prozel.
That's a great stop by Notre Dame.
I take that. Well, it was being Jaleel Johnson, and they gave it to him.
Wow.
Okay.
Forward progress?
Wow.
I'm not sure, but that was,
I don't know about that.
That was awfully close.
Ooh. That was close.
But nice little action play right there from St. Lawrence.
Seemed like the 4,000 other refs here disagreed with that. I know I did. But however you want to put it, it's a first down for the Vikings.
Look how close Notre Dame is.
Swallowed up and brought to the ground. And once again there, Ryan Carroll with that run. One of the guys, though, we were looking at, was Lawrence Taylor. Doesn't look like he's been out there yet.
Yeah,
but one of the guys that I had seen a lot when I was watching the film was what's it? Oh, there he is. Aaron Ball was getting a lot of snaps, but it looks like it's Ryan Carroll's night tonight. McCoy with the pass over the head of Deshaun Parker. Another one of the guys we were keeping our eyes out on. And it ends up being an incomplete pass. 3rd down coming up. 6:03 left to go in the game. Whoa. Whoa.
First quarter.
Uh-oh. In the first quarter.
Look at the safeties right now for Notre Dame. Like they're only giving them, like, they're probably 8 yards away from the scrimmage. You see how many Notre Dames are in that box right now.
They can tell that they're thinking about running. Mm-hmm. And we were right. And do they got it?
Yeah, they got a first down on that one.
Yep. So another first down for the Vikings. Another close one. But that time they got it right.
Yeah, at
least we know that.
Don't be surprised for St. Lawrence to do a deep ball right here. Safeties are getting sucked in right now, and when the safety sucked in, having an outside wide receiver, that deep ball is going to be open, especially if it's one-on-one.
McCoy's got 3 receivers out to his right side. He's got Parker, Corey Tauber, and it looks like we're going to have another rush up the gut. And that's what we're going to see a lot of tonight, penetrating the trenches, having those battles on the line, as Carl Schmalz with that tackle. It's going to be interesting to see how this matchup ends up going tonight.
Yeah, you see St. Lawrence trying to go quicker right here just so they can, set Notre Dame off on defense. And, they're doing a little option right here on the run game. So, something to keep out for, especially when they got that running back in there.
Mikey Elizondo, was trying to get a little bit of motion on the line. Fakes the handoff, pass completed. Mike Gentile. And a first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, St. Lawrence quick and short right now. They're either running the ball or throwing that ball for 5 yards and letting their receivers go.
Moving that ball. However, we can't underestimate the arm of Brandon McCoy. Throwing a couple nice deep balls in the past couple of games. Can't rule that out.
Yeah, right now he's just showing his accuracy right now. He's
very precise. And really emphasizing the catch and run. Side swipe. And thrown down, a combination of Johnson and Prozel, taking down Ryan Carroll. I'm sorry, that was not Ryan Carroll. That was Mikey Elizondo. That's going to be a fun name to say all night.
Yeah, sure is. And then he's not really having the ball in his hands for a long time.
He's kind of like Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, just getting rid of it, and it's
except he's more mobile.
Oh wait! Oh gosh. Ben Roethlisberger,
it's not even close.
Ben Roethlisberger is a tree in the backfield. I'll tell you that.
A lot of pink down there tonight. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Night. Oh, ball's out. And Carroll falls back on top of it. He got lucky. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, ball security right now for St. Lawrence might hurt them later in this game.
Yeah, a little shaky thus far. So that is that's going to be something to watch here tonight.
I would sell on the run right here. 3rd and 1. You know, actually they might take a shot here, but you know, I would bring in 6 or 7 downs right now. Try to pressure the quarterback. You know, try to be aggressive.
Like they might be trying to do that.
Got 5 on the line for Notre Dame.
That's Prozel that came back on. Carroll has the first down. And more stick movement for the Vikings as this drive has eaten up 5-6 minutes now.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like a Notre Dame first possession against Nazareth when they drained the clock.
That was like an 8-minute drive.
I mean, there you go. It's a run game and a short pass game. So they're right now they're just moving the sticks. They're not haven't taken really any big shots right now.
No, it's just been like shot.
Yeah.
Low, quick passes in and out. It's not really giving the line a chance to penetrate. And it's been working so far because they've gotten this far down the field and they've drained as much clock as they have. McCoy keeps it himself, and he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain there, so 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice crowd out tonight, especially down on the south end of the bleachers. It is wet. It's actually not raining anymore. At least it doesn't feel like it.
You know, the weather report said it's supposed to be raining till 11 o'clock
all
tonight.
Night. And so far, it has not done that. I can see a couple empty parking spots out there, though. That's not something you usually see. And slammed to the ground. Ball is out of 10.
Oh, and that's Notre Dame
and
ball.
That's Don's football. James Keenan falling on top of it. And are they calling it?
No,
down?
Notre Dame
Nope,
ball.
that's theirs.
Notre Dame ball.
James Keenan falling on top of it. And the Dons take over.
3 fumbles this game by St. Lawrence.
Jaleel Johnson and James Keenan teaming up. Gets another one knocked out. And St. Lawrence might need to reevaluate how much slick they're putting on those gloves because it's not working.
You would think the gloves would be sticky.
It's not working.
Probably washed away from the rain earlier in pregame.
Might need to reapply. Ricciardi goes into motion.
There you go, Enzo.
And look at that. Nice game there from Enzo.
And the keeper taken down by number 22, Connor Cleary.
Moving the football. Great read by Enzo, taking that ball off the gut for a nice, easy 10 yards.
Sean Kelly has checked in. He's been getting some more starting work. Well, I shouldn't say starting work, but more work altogether, which is nice to see. Going to hand off. There goes Randazzo. Finds a hole. Got the first down and more.
Run that ball, man.
Colin Randazzo going through. Joe Murphy a little slow to get up. We don't want Joe Murphy getting hurt, especially Hank. Hank doesn't want Joe Murphy hurt.
He's my offensive key player to the game, and I think he thought he missed his block, but you know Colin's able to get around that and you know pick up a nice gain.
So 2 nice runs from Enzo and Randazzo. Ball now at the 37 of the Vikings. Into motion goes Frankie. He'll give it to Randazzo, and he'll pick up a couple. Looks like close to the first down. About 4 yards short, though. So how is that close?
Yeah, right now Notre Dame get a couple big gains off their running game.
Good, so they look good now.
3 plays and, you know.
3 nice runs.
Looks like clock's dwindling down to the first quarter. Man, this first quarter flew by. Oh, my goodness.
7:54, and the first quarter is about to conclude. Handoff, and
nice job coming off the edge.
Connor McQuinn coming off on the edge.
Yeah, he
gets around the line and wraps up Frankie. And looks like that's going to conclude the first quarter.
Third down for Notre Dame from the St. Lawrence 30-yard line.
He read that like a book, man.
At the end of the first quarter, the score.
So that's the end of the first. We'll be right back.
0. St. Patrick, Carmel, and DePaul Prep, among others. They also won first place in the Sandwich Invitational. In the end, the team competed in one of the most difficult IHSA regionals in Illinois. Please welcome seniors Sam Scully, Jacob Stavanovich, and freshman Matt Halepka, who all qualified for the IHA sectionals. Congratulations to ND Golf Team on their great season.
And we're back. Welcome back. Just got a little turnover of our personnel.
Yeah, St. Lawrence also had a turnover.
That too. Nice comparison. 3rd and 3. Ricciardi backed up big time. Randazzo just able to get off. And now that's one of the things that, at least one of my criticisms about Enzo. I don't have a lot. He's played very well. But that's one of the things that I've noticed that Enzo can, I would hope that he recognizes it too. But just those dropbacks like that, those are dangerous.
Yeah, and, he's still learning. But
Right.
But, senior year, he's going to be a stud, no doubt.
Undoubtedly.
And, something for me during watching him play football is really his decision-making, and I've seen him progress doing that. He knows when to throw the ball away, when to take it. Done a great job. There you go. When to take it.
There goes another one for
Enzo. Get in there.
And knocked out just short. Hard hit to the ground, but taken down at the 2.
Knocked out of bounds by number 6, I Bill Chambers. The result of the play, first down for Notre Dame.
That decision making. There you go. Keep it, kid.
There it is. He just made up for that. Good job.
Go get yourself one right now, Enzo.
So we got Wildcat formation.
Oh, yeah, look at
Schmalz
that.
in at fullback. Randazzo going to take it himself. There. Does he have enough? Just short. Second down.
Wait, hold on.
Nope.
Yeah,
they mark it short. Just short. So it'll be second down coming up.
Give it to him again.
Just on the goal line.
Wildcat again. Give it to him. Let the big boys push up front.
So once again, another Wildcat. Schmalz still in. There goes Randazzo again, and he's in. Touchdown, Dons.
Give me 6,
Randazzo in on the Wildcat, and the Dons take a 6-0 lead here at the beginning of the second quarter.
Man, that run game from Notre Dame was impressive, that drive.
Just consistent pound with that run. Never gave up on it, and it pays dividends as the Dons have an early lead.
Smash mouth football,
here in the second.
Smash mouth football. Brings me back to the 80s, man.
It works.
Even though I wasn't alive, there's nothing wrong with running the ball.
Kick from Shinnick is good, and it is
no good.
Oh, no good. Looked like it was good. Never mind.
Yeah,
it is 6.
There's the special teams.
There it is again.
I won't be surprised for teams going for 2 now.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Might as well take down those field goal posts.
Putting on 2 performances of October Sky in our cafeteria courtyard. First performance is at 5:30. Second performance is at 8 p.m.
Well, you just heard it there, and it brings us into our next topic of discussion. The Jugglers. The Jugglers. They have their last 2 shows tomorrow. One at 5:30 and one at 8. So you can buy your tickets online. NDCP.org. Adults are $10.50. Students $5.25. You show ID. So it's a good show.
It is
from
a great
what I've
play.
heard. I have not gone
I was
yet.
there yesterday.
Do not spoil it for me. I'm going tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. as we got
It is a really-
Leighton. You want to talk about it a little bit? Leighton does
No,
not
he
want to
does
talk about it.
The lead role in the
The
play.
lead role. He does not feel like talking about it. AJ Shinnick is going to onside kick here.
Ooh,
Maybe not.
fair catch.
You're no fun.
Don't want to risk. Don't want to risk fumbling the ball,
Mike
but
Gentile with that.
uh-oh. We got a fumble here. We got a fumble in the booth.
Oh, no. All of our, we have like 14 different sheets of paper up here that just decided to fall on the ground.
Everyone's fumbling today.
Oh, seriously?
Got fumbles on the field, got fumbles in the booth. Hopefully Notre Dame doesn't catch the fumbling sickness that we have going on.
Keenan just missed a pick. Oh, man. Well, back to what we were talking about with the jugglers while we got an opportunity. They put in an insane amount of work with this. I have talked about this ad nauseum. You know, they were hoping to have good weather for their show, so that's why they moved it up, because last year they did it in like November and it was so cold. I think it snowed for one show, so not fun, so they decided to move it up. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, they didn't think they'd be able to do it. A small crew run up the gut
There
and
you
a
go.
push down.
Get that ball.
That's Carroll. 8 cast members, 2 or 3 crew members, you know. And mind you, October Sky is a 30-person cast.
Yep.
And they did it with 8 people.
That's awesome.
Which is crazy.
That is awesome.
So if you haven't seen it yet, go see it tomorrow. It's their closing shows. From everything I've heard, it's worth it. And Hank will probably tell you that.
You know the closing shows are the best, too.
Obviously. Third and... Oh, yeah, and Leighton says bring a Coke because it's going to be cold. Stop just short. We'll have 4th down and I think 1 coming up. So, yeah, bring layers like we did today. It is chilly.
You know, but I'm fired up, though. Cold don't affect me. I'm fired up.
You got the adrenaline going.
We're up early, man. And again, no score from St. Laurence again.
Not yet.
In the first quarter again. But that's what you expect when you get stopped and you run the ball. You're going to drain a lot of clock.
Delay a game coming here.
It looks like Notre Dame's a little confused on the defensive side right now.
Motion. Still no movement.
Timeout?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after the timeout. So we return. Hank is going to be back momentarily. I don't know where he decided to run off. Oh, hey, there he is. He came back. He came back right before 4th and 1. And pushing through is McCoy. Wow.
Yep, St. Lawrence run game. St. Lawrence run game.
That was a nice run there by McCoy. A little bit of a wall to break through, but he got through it. And it's first down.
Both teams are running the ball.
Yeah, they've been running really well tonight. And that's what you got to do. You know, on a night like tonight, the ball's a little wet. It's not something you want to be throwing, and we've seen that with, you know, the fumbles.
Deep
long pass and just missed by Garnhart.
There you go. Just St. Lawrence right there. That's a great example. Notre Dame sinking in a little bit, expecting the run. And then, you know, a nice double move by the St. Lawrence wide receiver. And luckily that was denied by Nate Garnhart.
Almost had a pick.
Almost.
I think that's 2 or 3 now.
Oh my
but we
goodness.
also, that's the first deep ball we've seen from McCoy so far.
No, I expect a couple more.
Yeah,
Trust
me too.
Especially where the safeties are. Look where those safeties are. Like
They're like
8
right up on.
Yeah, they are.
They're
only
not
8
playing.
yards,
They're not
8
playing
yards.
deep, and this is something that they've seen throughout the game. Like they're not thinking deep ball. They're thinking smash mouth football, like you said earlier. Looks like that was McCoy that ran it. It was.
Yeah, just like, I mean, 2 different styles of run games from both teams. You know, St. Lawrence going with the option, you know, getting some yards as we got an injured player on the field right now.
So injury on the field. Oh boy, that's Frank Salvage.
Yeah, the big fella.
No, that's not. That's Nick Thome. Oh boy,
another big fella. We got a couple of those at Notre Dame.
We got a couple. We'll take a quick break. So we return Nick Thome walking off the field on his own power. That's always a good sign, but
yeah, it's a leg injury, though.
Not an injury you want regardless.
Yeah, and he's a big part of the Notre Dame defense, too, especially up front. You know, now I would expect St. Lawrence to run the ball a little more.
Hey,
there you
me
go.
too.
Oh, he's running backwards, though.
Got a sweep. And Pantazis takes him down. Flag is down.
No, that's...
Yeah.
It's either... I don't know if there's a holding on the wide receiver or... Looks like they're going to pick it up. Or wait, no. Hold on. Coach has to make a decision right now. He'll accept the holding. They will accept the holding call.
All right.
Back him up, baby.
So I'll send him back. I just noticed something on the bottom.
Wait. No, I think Coach Hen actually declined that penalty.
Penalty was declined.
Yeah. 4th down.
One quick note. I mean to, we will get it fixed, but our scoreboard on the bottom has Laurence in yellow. During halftime, we will get that fixed for you so that if flags do happen, you will notice the color change. So our apologies on that. We will get that fixed for you during half. We're not going to do it right now. We're a little occupied, but we will get that taken care of. So thank you myself for noticing that. Block punt. And it's going to go out right before the first down. Squibs out at the 47.
Is that like an 8 or 9 yard punt?
That wasn't very good.
Sticks people don't have to move that far.
Nope. Making their job easy.
Take over first down from their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, special teams, special teams.
Low scoring game. Is this you predict this? Spoil predict this?
I
predicted the shootout.
You predicted
I've been wrong so far.
And yeah, you are wrong by a mile.
Yeah.
But
that's what we do.
I did predict bad special teams.
We're like weather forecasters. Always wrong. That's what we. Hey.
Oh, there we go.
There goes Frankie. He'll get a nice game.
Oh yeah.
And does he have enough? Is the question. Doesn't look like it. So 2nd and 1 coming up.
He rolled over him for an extra 3 yards though.
But a big hit there taken by Randazzo as Ricciardi was getting that pass off.
Scared me on the pass, man. He was wide.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, but, it got his momentum going forward, so that's a good thing.
So the band kids got kicked out of their pit. They're somewhere else now.
Uh-oh.
I just noticed that.
Half and half on the field.
Whatever works.
Yeah. That one, you got to hand that one off to Randazzo.
Yeah.
That's fine. This is 4th down territory anyways. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You're,
3rd and 2.
You got...
From the St. Lawrence 46-yard line.
We get one so far. 7:26 left to go in the half. It's 6-0. Downs got a nice touchdown from Conrad Dazzo on the line to start the second quarter. And then there's been nothing else since. This is the Don's 3rd drive of the game.
There you go, baby. Run that ball.
And up the gut goes Daz. First down, 42-yard line. As they continue to move that ball up, making this 1st and 10. And look at that. It ended up turning into a nice night.
You know,
even though it's cold.
I think Notre Dame has only thrown the ball 3 times this game.
It's been.
I think they had
very run heavy.
They had one to Emmanuel. No, they had an incompletion over here. They had the screen pass.
That.
So that's still maybe 4 or 5, and I guess you could count that as a pass as long as it's not
Chardy
backwards.
trying to make something out of that, and only a gain of 1 there. So 2nd and 9 coming up.
Ricciardi's pass complete to Francesco Ricciardi. Forced out of bounds by number 6, Ardell Chambers.
That's Ardell Chambers knocking him out.
I'm surprised Notre Dame didn't keep pounding the ball right there.
You know, I would have expected a little more of that too because it's worked.
It has.
And if it ain't broke, why don't fix it? Why would you change something if it's been working all game?
Oh no!
Garnhart throw it downfield, and Gallagher missed it.
Nathan Garnhart's pass incomplete.
Trick play action, and Gallagher just could not find it.
12, Adam Gallagher.
I like the idea.
I like it too, but you know you gotta stick to your game plan right now. You've been running the ball really well the past couple drives, and Nate Garnhart, like he's showing off the cannon.
That was a nice toss.
He's showing off the cannon.
Just missed it. Just a little off. I think Gallagher might have been able to get that if he tried to dive a little bit.
Yeah, it was well out of bounds, but I mean, if it's in the field of play, I think Adam Gallagher can make that catch.
Yeah, I'm with you there. But I like the play design. 3rd and 9.
Got it.
And Garnhart in and out of the hands. Garnhart listed as a wide receiver, but hasn't had a lot of work at that position this year. He's been more of a defensive back. One of the safeties. I'm pretty sure he's one of the safeties, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Garnhart is a corner.
Thank you.
There you go.
Couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. Say hi to your mom, Hank.
I am. She's taking pictures.
Be nice.
I'm working.
Be nice. Hey, appease her.
I'm working.
Be nice. Oh. I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to appease Hank's mom. Oh my! Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Down at the 1-yard line.
There you go, Dylan.
Oh wow.
There you go, Dylan.
While we were busy appeasing Hank's mom, Dylan Desinfantes puts one down at the 1-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Notre Dame's winning that special teams battle right now.
First down for St. Lawrence from their own 1-yard line.
And I don't know what the percentage of high school football teams scoring with the ball at their own 5, but I have a good feeling it's very low. So hopefully Notre Dame can get the ball back before the end of the half.
So first down from the 1-yard line. Ooh. A rush. Still pushing.
They're just trying to get some breathing room right now.
And I don't think they're going to get much of that. Looks like 2nd and 9 coming up. That's not breathing room.
No, it's not.
Nope. That's like gasping for air.
I mean, especially based off the last punt we saw from St. Lawrence. I mean, this is something that Notre Dame wants to do, and it's just to keep the ball in St. Lawrence's territory.
That's a nice chance. Hope you can hear that. I'm
There
amused.
you go.
Taking down Randy Russ over there. Jaleel. I like how Jaleel wears his jersey.
Jalil's rocking the pink shoes,
And the pink
man.
shoes.
The pink shoes.
I just noticed that.
No, a couple
He's
guys.
he's wearing pink armbands too. Did you notice that?
A couple guys wearing some pink shoes.
I like it. I like it. I see.
Pretty sure you got Randazzo wearing the pink
some-
shoes too.
I see some leg bands on. I think that's Will Meyer. Oh, that's not Will Meyer. That's Josh Nemetz, who's back in uniform. He was
Oh, that's a
out for a
good
little
thing.
while. Jacob Planka also with some pink on his calves. And also Daniel Breen.
There you go. Great job, Notre Dame. Let's see if we can get a block punt right here.
I would like that. Get a nice touchdown.
Pinned in their own end zone right now.
Ooh.
Tripped up by number 51.
Tripped up. I like James Keenan once again. You know, James Keenan, since he's gotten into that starting role, he's been playing
Oh,
spectacular.
yeah, he's filling those shoes very well. And, you know, he got a fumble too, so.
Yeah, him and Johnson ganging up. And a nice. No block.
Oh,
Barnhart
no.
drops it, falls on top. And they down it at the 48. And more special teams trifles for both sides. It's been a rough one
Yeah.
when it comes to special teams.
Yeah, punt, that was a wobbling punt too, but
Yeah.
you know, it was pretty far, but
Well, I know this is more applies to baseball than football, but I'll say it anyway. If you get your hand on it, you should probably be catching it. You should know that. You're an infielder.
no, I'm an outfielder.
You're an outfielder now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
You were starting third baseman last year. Gave up the infield life?
You know, that was my secondary position as an infielder, but
All right. You're gonna have a lot.
Gotta use the speed in the outfield.
Hey,
so.
for the spring season though, you might have to play a little third base. Outfield's gonna be crowded this year.
Yeah, I'm first in line in the outfield. Don't worry about that.
All right. Don't be too cocky. You had a starting spot last year. Come on. Enzo fires.
Wide
Pass
open.
caught. And taken down is Frankie Ricciardi at the 30, first down.
Nice pickup from Notre Dame.
The result of the play is first down for Notre Dame.
There you go. Move that ball, boys. You got a lot of time. 3 minutes left. No rush.
Looked like roughly a 13, 14-yard completion.
Yeah, around there.
We guess a lot. We don't have those fancy TVs.
Yeah.
We have fancy graphic designs, though.
I mean, Brother Rice has replay, which I don't know.
I
how,
love that.
I don't know how they got that.
That's so cool. There goes Randazzo. We
Randazzo.
take him on replay to the house.
Put that on replay.
Randazzo gives us a highlight reel moment
Don't get hurt.
and makes this a 12-0 game.
Don't get hurt celebrating. Go for two, man. Go for two.
Wow. What a play.
Put that on replay.
Brother Rice, you might have to show that one. 12-0. So another extra point attempt coming up here for A.J. Shinnick. Missed that first one. But looking for some redemption to make this a 13-0 game. Good snap, good hold, and puts that one through. You know, one thing to note, you were not at DePaul last week, were you?
I was not.
You were not. So during pregame, AJ was hitting field goals from 40 yards.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
Not a lot of high schoolers can do that.
Not consistently, but he was still hitting them. Hi, Julie. .242 left to go here in the first half, and we got a nice halftime coming up for you. Varsity cheerleaders are back. We got to hang out a little bit with them earlier. That was
That was interesting.
That was interesting.
I wasn't asking the questions. I was kind of just off to my side figuring out my predictions. And
then you see all the chaos?
Yeah, I don't know. They were asking questions. You were asking questions. I'm like, what is going on here?
It was kind of ridiculous. But that's what we do. We do ridiculous stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Onside kick coming here from AJ.
Not an onside kick. Oh, don't.
He lines up for an onside kick.
Yeah. He doesn't really get it. Oh, run backwards.
Hey, look at that.
I like that.
Look at that. Down goes JJ Raya inside of the 20. But to continue about what's coming up at halftime, ND Res Band is back. Just their second halftime show of the year. They got their first one canceled because of the rain. But they got another nice one coming up for you. And then we got a little ceremony for our soccer dons. By the way, 9-0 in conference this year. First time they've ever won conference in school history. Beating Bennett last week.
Yeah, and well, not only is there the best team in the ESCC, but they're also the best team in their region with the 1 seed. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats, Coach Smith. That's awesome, man.
The CSCS Northtown Foreman playing tonight. They will, that winner of that game will be playing the Dons on
Tuesday
next week.
5:30 at Elmwood Park. I do my little research for my soccer Dons.
I like that. You're gonna be there, right?
Oh, I'm gonna be there.
Good.
Everyone, see all those kids over there? They're gonna be there too.
I like that. I wish they had like some Thursday games. That'd be nice.
I'm kind of disappointed it's not here.
Well, that's a story for and the ball comes out again. Incomplete pass. Yeah. Third down. The reason why there are no games here is because when
I think it was a host. I think Notre Dame hosted one 2 years ago.
No, that's because they were supposed to, but the goals were out onto the field of play. So the edges of them, the edges of the goals were out into the playing field. If you can see down by the goals, you can see that there's yellow lines all the way in the back. That is the edge of the playing field for soccer. The goals are the edges of the very edges of the goals are supposed to line up right on that line. And our goals, they recently adjusted them, but our goals were out onto that playing surface, so a little bit out into the end zone. So that's why they couldn't host a regional. And apparently, refs have been making a fit out of it. Nice spin move there by Mike Gentile.
It's all about the little things.
Apparently, the refs have been having a fit about it for like 4 years now, and then they fixed it. So the hope is next year they can finally host something, which means we get some more time up here.
You get some more time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're graduating.
Yep.
Where did time go? Wow.
Notre Dame's going to get the ball back with 1:56 left.
Wow. And 3 timeouts.
Yeah, good 3 and out from Notre Dame right there. Wow. Ooh. Wobbly kick. Good return.
There goes Garnhart. Nice return. Getting that one all the way out to the 42. Well, 1:48 left to go here in the first half, and then halftime coming up. Don't go anywhere for that. It's going to be a fun one. And a lot of pink. I like that. Hank's pulling his out. You know what you should have done before you got out here is put your jacket under your shirt.
Yeah,
that would have been smart.
My adrenaline's pumping right now, so it feels like 100 degrees in here. For me, for Dan, it might feel like it's 20 degrees because he's all bundled up, in here.
I'm not like, I was like, I hope you're not wearing shorts. I saw Swanson this afternoon, right at the end of the school day.
There you go.
He was wearing shorts. As Emmanuel Misu, nice grab. Forward progress should get them about 5 yards.
Timeout.
And
got 3
no timeout. Nope. No timeout.
If they're going to do this, and they got to hurry up because you're right now you're wasting some time right now as they just drained 10 seconds away from the clock. And St. Lawrence, if they can get out of this right now with only a 13-0 lead, that's a win for them.
Ricciardi looking to pass. That was a deep drop back.
Get out of bounds.
Randazzo gets out, and it's third down. It ends up moving them back a couple yards. And it's 3rd and 8. They lose 3 on that.
Yeah, you know, just throw it right where that 35-yard marker is.
Yeah.
Call a timeout. You know, draw up a play and go for it, man. You know, got a minute 15 left. You know, St. Laurence really hasn't been showing the deep ball a whole lot. They only thrown it one time. Got to be smart here if you're Notre Dame.
Ricciardi running with it and taken down. So they're going to run the clock down. 3 and out here. Oh, never mind.
Punt the ball away. You know,
it doesn't look like it. Maybe hard count here.
Yeah, get them closer to that first down marker.
I could see a hard count. It looks like
they'll call a timeout here.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Coach Chen standing by the ref right now.
Yeah.
By the line judge. Timeout.
And there it is. So we'll be right back. So we come back from timeout. It is 4th down and 10. Press box getting busy.
Yeah, sure is crowded over here.
Yeah. So they end up punting. High punt from Desinfantes. Bounce.
Let it roll, baby. Let it roll.
There's another one. Wow.
Dylan, man.
Wow.
Back-to-back punts.
Goes off a little swing. Nate Garnhart meets him.
Pat McAfee.
And with 13 seconds.
Woo. Pat McAfee celebration?
With 13 seconds left, Laurence is back on their own 1. And now this is interesting.
Yeah,
they have to run a play now. They don't have any
They don't have
option.
room for a knee, I don't think. I know they might try to get a sneak here. But, I mean, if I'm Notre Dame, I got 2 timeouts, you know. Let's try to get 2 right here.
13-0 the score with 13 seconds left. Funny how that works.
Oh, man.
Handoff.
I'll let the clock wind down.
And that's going to do it. So we will head off into halftime with a 13-0 Dons lead. Don't go anywhere. We got a fun one coming up.
Notre Dame 13, St. Lawrence 0.
Quite literally judged.
Let's hear it for the Notre Dame cheerleaders. Let's hear it for the Notre Dame cheerleaders.
Yeah, I'll walk it. It's fine a while ago. You know what, that probably answered the question a while ago.
Under the direction of drum majors Liam Davey and Ethan Vargas, the Notre Dame Resurrection Marching Band is proud to present their second halftime show of the 2021 season World Tour. Join the ND Res Band as they travel to Spain. Malagueña was first written in 1933 by Spanish composer Ernesta La Cubana, growing in popularity since its release nearly 90 years ago. Malagueña has solidified its place in several musical mediums, including jazz, concert, marching, drum corps, and more. Here is the ND Res Band performing with some Spanish-style Malagueña. Les Miserables tells the story of rich French history set in the early 19th century. The musical, debuting in 1980, was the second longest running musical in the world and regained popularity with the release into cinema in 2012. Follow the ND Res Band as they journey to France with selection from Les Mis, including On My Own and Do You Hear the People Sing, featuring trumpet soloist Caden Frawley.
Oh my gosh.
halftime show this evening, the ND-Res Marching Band would like to welcome area-wide grade school students to the field to perform alongside the band for their final tune. Recorded in 2009, this chart was certified platinum 7 times and one of the very few songs to reach RIAA Diamond certification for single sales. The ND-Res Marching Band, along with area-wide grade school band students, ends their world tour here at home with Miley Cyrus' Party in the USA.
Let's go!
Let's have a nice hand for the ND-Res Marching Band and our grade school band students. Please direct your attention to the field. This year, Notre Dame Varsity Soccer has had a historic season, compiling a record of 19 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. They have set new school records for overall wins in a season, conference wins, conference finish, most goals scored in a season, and least goals given up. The Dons have already added 3 pieces of hardware to the trophy case, including the Irish Cup win against St. Pat's. They received the #1 seed in the state playoffs for their sectional, which starts on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. This past Saturday, the Dons traveled to Bennett Academy and beat the Red Wings by a score of 3-1 to complete a perfect 9-0 record and first place finish in the East Suburban Catholic Conference. Please help me in giving a great applause to your 2021 ESCC Soccer Conference champions, the Notre Dame College Prep Varsity Soccer Team. We congratulate all the players and ND alumni coaches Tom Crowley and Coach Mike Smith. We have the winning ticket for the 50-50 split the pot. The winning number is 848 727. Again, the winning number of the 50-50 split the pot is 848727. The winner will get $330. Please collect it at the split the pot table. Thank you.
Welcome back to Legends Field. I'm joined by the soloist himself.
Wow.
It's Caden Frawley.
Wow, that messed me up. I didn't know they were going to say my name, make a big announcement about it, so I was kind of...
Yeah, they did. But you know what? It's all okay. Oh, wait, did I just make myself clear? Why was I was like a robot that entire first half.
Well, yeah, I'm excited. I'm back. I've been waiting for this quarter the whole day. This is my favorite part.
Hank's still hanging around. Yeah, Hank is DJ. You want to say it?
I'm the DJ, and there will only be Metallica and Motley Crue playing between timeouts and, change of possessions.
The good thing is that I have some of that, and he's probably going to unplug the iPad at some point and plug his own phone in. It wouldn't surprise me if that happened. So, Caden, you've been sitting in the band pit for about an hour. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some good offense by the Dons. They're driving up the field, and their defense has been great with the shutout through the first half. So, like I said before, at game day, keep this up and they're winning.
Well, that's been a formula for success so far, as it's 13-0 to start off the third quarter.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. What happened with the missed field goal or missed extra point?
Honestly, I couldn't tell from our vantage point. I had backed up already by the time it went.
Yeah.
It missed, so I really couldn't tell. Hey, goodbye. Goodbye. Mike Pantazis breaks the plane. Second down and long. What is that, 2nd and 12? Yeah, 2nd and 12.
Second down for St. Laurence from their own 19-yard line.
It ended up turning out to be a nice night.
Yeah.
It started raining and then...
It wasn't even raining, it was drizzling.
Yeah. Well, at one point it was coming down pretty good.
Oh, really? I must have still been inside.
Yeah, you were still inside.
Yeah.
During the procession for the seniors, it was coming down pretty good. Pass completed. There's that guy we were watching for, Corey Tubber.
And McCoy's pass complete to number 3, Corey Tauber.
Tauber.
Taken down by number 24,
Tauber.
Nathan
Tauber.
Tyler.
Tauber. 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 That's a fun name to say. But yeah, it ended up becoming quite nice. You didn't get your uniform all wet.
No, not at all.
You little perfectionist.
Wow.
And welcome back to the Bergen Frawley podcast. We got a crossover episode
Football
with
edition, yeah.
Football edition.
American football. Not
Nice.
European this time.
Nice. Well done. Handoff and brought down. Looks like a gain of about 4 here for...
Aaron ball on the carry, taken down by number
Here
2,
for
Randy Russ.
the Vikings.
He's second down for St. Lawrence from their own 37-yard line.
Hey, I was right. I got the number right.
I've been
pretty wrong all game.
So what has St. Lawrence been doing so far? Like the goods and bads?
A lot of running.
All right.
This is exactly what we had anticipated with the amount of runs that they do per game. I can't say we didn't expect it. Here's another one. And swallowed up, brought to the ground. I didn't even catch who that was. I think that was Matthew Diaz on that one.
Oh, someone's down.
Oh, boy.
Ball on the carry, taken down by number
Clock
8,
stop.
Matt Prosel.
We're going to take... yeah, we're going to take a quick break. So we come back. Anthony Gonzalez, the injured Viking. Oh, I lost him from when. Oh, we have a potential raffle winner up here. I don't see him on here anywhere. Oh, there he is. Anthony Gonzalez, lineman, junior, Liberty Junior High, as we wait for the trainers to exit the field. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Oh.
Botch snap. Looks like Laurence recovered it. Dons are saying they have it, and they gave it to him. That's Jaleel Johnson who fell on top of it.
Wow.
And another one he contributes to, Mike Pantazis, running off the field like a chicken with his head cut off. And the Dons take over at the Vikings 40.
Great defensive play. They saw it was botched and just fell on top of the ball immediately, made sure they had possession.
More poor play coming from the Vikings. That's the 4th fumble of the game. That one was just a bad snap that came from the center. And it wound up being the worst case scenario for the Vikings. Dons have it back at the St. Lawrence 40-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. And Randazzo ends up getting pushed back. 2nd down and 9. Well, you heard quite a bit about the soccer team not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
You heard us yelling at each other about DJing. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe our mics were on by that time. I have no idea. This is how we fill the time. Because there is no play clock for it. Yeah, play clock. That was right. There's no play clock for
on the right track.
I knew what I was talking about, but I started doubting myself. You know who I'm still waiting to see get in the game?
Who?
Connor O'Boyle. The projection was that he would be ready by week 8. He is in uniform for the first time this season. I'm still waiting to see him get in the game. And I haven't, speak of the devil, Kevin Durkin in. Either I have been completely blind or I haven't seen him in the game a lot today. He had a decent game last week, but there was a couple of drops there that even he'll tell you he should have had.
Yeah, I
great
don't know.
kid. He's a great player.
Maybe
both sides of the ball.
Sorry.
He was a starting defensive end to start the year, and then he started working out of the tight end a little bit more. There goes Enzo. Has the first down. Looking for more. And thrown to the ground as a 26. Brought down Anthony Payton. Patan, same thing. I got the basis of the name right. That's all that matters. And a little bit. Hey, we got an alum texted in. Nick Maxud, class of 21. Hank's not. Oh, there's Hank. I'm going to tell Hank, I'm going to tell the rest of you, we need some more love for Mr. Joe Giamatti. Hank says that we do, as we like to call him, Joey Meatballs. Joey Meatballs helping a little bit there. You know, he's one of the more underrated players. You look at, he's number 50. He's not your typical lineman, and he's the center. Look at his body type.
Yeah.
You know, he's not a Tommy Shipman, who's as tall as he is. He's not a Joe Murphy, who's pretty wide. I'm not saying like there's anything wrong with that. He's really well built, big dude. Joe Giamatti is one of the toughest physically built kids I've ever seen. As here's Frankie pushing his way through and down inside the 5.
About a 10-yard run there. And we've seen that a couple times so far in this game, you know, where they're in the red zone like that.
First down for Notre Dame.
So first down from the 5. And not going anywhere there is Enzo. I'm sorry, that was Franco. Enzo and Franco, that makes more sense, doesn't it?
Francesco Ricciardi on the carry, brought down by number 41.
So, yeah, in a situation like this, where they're almost basically in the end zone, do you think, so far throughout the game they've been running it, do you think they'll ever go for a pass attempt to try to get this score? I don't know. I doubt it, but, just a question.
By the way, I'm going to answer your question in a second. Another alum just texted in. Michael Domke, one of our longtime members, class of 2020, just texted in too. He's loving this. Glad to see that Michael's watching. Handoff to Randazzo, and he's going to be just a little short. 3rd and goal coming up. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Be 3rd down for Notre Dame from the St. Laurence 2-yard line.
Bergen Ferrari podcast, football edition.
What about my question?
What?
What about my question?
Oh, ask it again. Actually, ask it after this play.
All right.
Or Chardy in the gun.
My answer will be...
Hand off to Randazzo. Fakes it. Throws. Incomplete. Was looking for Durkin. Little wide to his left. And out comes Will Meyer, Schmalls, Russ, and Shinnick.
Yeah, that was
for a field goal.
That was gonna be my question. It was that in situations like that, where they're only within 5 yards of a touchdown.
20 sorry, did not mean to interrupt. 20-yard try coming up.
So just as they were within 5 yards, I said, do you think at some point they would go for a pass attempt instead of a run? Because so far the runs have been.
I was thinking maybe, the run had worked, but it was I was thinking why would you change something up if it had worked so well?
Yeah.
Good snap, good hold, and sails that one through. And that'll make it a 16-0 game. We'll take that. So let's sit it up a little bit for you. So now St. Laurence is down 2 scores. They need, so here's the different ways they could get it. 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions on both. 2 touchdowns, field goal, touchdowns, and a safety. There's a couple different ways, but however you slice it, they're going to need at least 2 more offensive possessions.
Yeah.
And with 5:20. With 5:27 left to go in the 3rd, a little. I like that. Oh, that was an abrupt stop. Whoa. We're going to have to play that again at some point. That was abrupt.
Someone's yelling at me to turn it up.
I'm not really a great DJ.
I might have to replace Hank at some point. He's trying. Yeah, Hank's used to being on the microphone. And I think he'd rather be down in the student section, too. We're not keeping you up here. You can go if you want. But I think he's having fun up here. Nice return.
Wow.
Staying in bounds. And steps out.
Broke about 4 tackles there.
Steps out at the 44, Gentile. Hey, we got more band kids coming up with 6 minutes left. Missing half of their time here. Wow. I see how it is. Just don't care. You're instilling an awful culture, Caden.
What? Grade night went great tonight.
It did go good.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't think we're doing anything bad to.
Well, you're doing something bad because you made them come up as late as they did.
Wow. Okay. I don't have control over that.
Pathetic. First down from the 44. And still pushing.
Wow.
And now whistles. Woo. I didn't know what to say about that one.
I mean, usually they blow the whistles a lot earlier than that. They don't wait until they're, 10 seconds in.
A little couple words are exchanged.
Happens every game.
Yeah. I have yet to see Nick Thome come back out, or I'm, again, probably blind. That happens often.
Yeah. They just don't want to risk anything.
Yeah. I haven't seen him. He might have gone back in. I'll keep an eye out for him. Pass Dropped.
No good.
Deshaun Parker not able to hold on to that one. So, yeah, Thoma's not out there taking his place. Riley Bartlett, the senior. I'd say he's done a pretty good job so far.
Yeah.
I don't see Nick Thome on the sideline, so he might have gone back in. But, hey, what do I know?
It's hard to tell from up here, the numbers sometimes.
Yeah.
Like this angle.
The uniforms are nice, though. Pantas trying to get it down, and that pass just thrown up, incomplete.
Looking for a flag,
Parker was looking for PI on Prozel, but did not get it.
Looked like there might have been.
Pantas with a ton of pressure there.
Yeah, it looked like there might have been a little contact.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't really think it was anything. It didn't. I mean, he never got to the ball anyway, so
yeah. It didn't look like it would have affected the play much. If it was a close one, I might have thrown it too.
Yeah, but he really, it didn't seem like he had a shot at that ball, so.
Antkizik is in. I highly doubt that's how you say his name. I was told how to say it, and then I forgot it like 5 seconds later.
Oh, almost blocked.
Garnhart drops, and Laurence has it.
That was an odd way to catch it. He tried like sliding and catching it at the same time.
That's the second muffed punt for Nate Garnhart. And that's Tauber on that recovery. Yikes. That's a rough one for Garnhart. That's twice now it's happened this game alone. That's a little hard. And, you know, it was a good punt from their punter, Antkivich. Still not saying it right. I know it.
Have we seen St. Lawrence in this territory yet?
I don't think
within
so.
The
They've got
25-yard line. Wow.
James Keenan.
Taken down.
Brendan McCoy beat James Keenan. Taken down. It's only a loss of 1, but anything will help.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what St. Lawrence is going to do here. I mean, I really can't think of many other times that they've been in this.
Probably more running.
Yeah, but I'm just excited to see like what type of plays they call, which side they go to.
trying to get this play call off. He's got ball behind him. 1 to his left, 3 to his right. And now ball goes into motion. Tries to get rid of it, and he does.
Gain
and
of
brought
about
down
3.
to the ground. That would be Jack Doherty.
Taken down by number 3, Jack Doherty.
Only a gain of 2, so a gain of 3, so 3rd and 8 is what we got coming up.
So far, a lot of pressure from ND.
Yeah, this is one of the matchups I was really interested to see tonight was this run game against the front 7.
Again!
And McCoy goes down.
3
Mike
in a row.
Pantazis. Randy Russ along with them, but Pantazis, Russ, the linebacking group, throwing down. It's a loss of 6, and it's 4th and 14. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm taking her back to her hotel. I'm her ride. So 4th down. McCoy spins out, gets rid of it. 50-50 ball, knocked away.
Knocked away.
And
Really?
Garnhart dragging him to the ground, making up for that. McCoy's slow to get up, but however you put it, Nate Garnhart.
Oh, my goodness.
Makes up for it there.
All 4 plays there. There was
Nice.
instant pressure on the quarterback.
Got a little For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's a good song. It's a good song, but we don't do we do a very abrupt ending, as I like to say.
Finds the open hole. He's going to take it. Oh!
Enzo tripped. You almost had a touchdown call.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. That's not good. And with that, we're going to head to break. So we come back. Enzo Ricciardi is currently laying on the field. The trainer's working on his right leg. He did try and get up and then went back on the ground. It is I'd be lying to you if I said I had a positive outlook on him right now, and it's not good by the looks. He's been on his back at the 48-yard line for a solid 3 minutes. Has not moved from that position. They're calling for something off the sideline. They're calling for water for him. Hank said it might have been a cramp, and we'll see if it is, but you know, this is not what you want to see. Helmet is off. See, what you don't want to have happen is have the car come out, and he's up. He's up.
Wow.
Up on his feet. He is going to have to come off for at least one play. Joe Murphy with the embrace. And Jack Doherty is going to come in and take at least one snap.
Now in that quarterback is number 3, Jack Doherty.
So we'll keep an eye on Enzo, but it looks like all is good for him. And I guess Hank was right. It was a cramp after all. It looked way worse than it actually was. Just would not move.
He went down and didn't move.
Handoff to Randazzo and swallowed up.
Colin Randazzo in the carry, brought down by number 41, Zach Siebenauer.
So Enzo is he's on the sideline. He's walking around.
Notre Dame from midfield.
So now we get to see Jack Doherty. He played a little bit last year as quarterback. I think he played 2 or 3 games as the QB. he has some experience under his belt. He did a little bit of QBing on freshman and sophomore levels, but it's a completely different ballgame now. You know, you get thrown into a situation like this, and it's not something that you really prepare for. As Randazzo, did he get the first down? We'll see. And yes, he did. First down. We continue to watch Enzo Ricciardi on the Notre Dame sideline. Went down with a apparent knee injury. He is walking around freely. Looks like he's supporting himself. Which we were the entire stadium was holding their breath for a solid 4 or 5 minutes.
Silent.
You could hear a pin drop. Doherty's going to run with it. Maybe a yard or two. Well, that's one of the interesting things you see about Jack Doherty. You know, Jack Doherty, one of the safeties, really speedy. And, you know, now he gets thrust into this quarterback position. He's going to use that speed to his advantage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the great things about him is that he's able to do something like that. Still looking around, and Enzo's got his helmet on. He's going to be back in pretty soon. And this place is going to go, this place is going to get very loud. And there's Frankie.
That's going to be a first down.
Gets the first down. Personnel stays the same. For now, it's Doherty. This reminds me a lot of the Justin Fields, Andy Dalton of Week 5. There's a nice big speed limit 30 sign gets held up on the Laurence sideline. What's that all about?
We might just run the clock out with 15 seconds left. Well, maybe not.
CR gonna snap. Or maybe not. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. One left to go. And welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter. And take a look who's back in at quarterback. Enzo Ricciardi. And look at that.
Keeps it himself.
First play back. And he ends up getting about a 4 or 5 yard gain. That'll work. 6. That also works.
Yeah, I think it was just tightness, really. I mean, at first it didn't look like it was tightness, but it's good to have Enzo back in there. Dons can really open up this game right now with a touchdown.
So, Hank, I'm curious. We hear a lot of cheers from up here from our cheer teams. What's your favorite one that they do?
Oh, got to be the peel banana after the third quarter. Gets a little hectic.
Oh, from the
there.
bullpen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to do bullpen first?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, a cheer.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear that one because there's some in there that are.
From our parents or?
No. For what are your favorites from our team?
Oh, man, I don't know.
You don't have one?
I don't really have one.
You got one?
I like them all.
Yeah.
So.
I'll do bullpen. I like the, what's it called? Now I'm blinking.
A lot of cheers in that bullpen.
There is, and now I can't think of them. It's all him. I'll come back to that one. Anyway, we got a handoff. There goes Randazzo pushing through. Got himself first down. Now I thought of it. During the kickoffs, that one's a lot of fun to do. That one's fun.
Late chance.
Yeah. And then occasionally we'll play the Kerncraft song, Kerncraft 400. I don't really have a favorite cheer from the cheer team. The one I hate, though, is when they go, big green. I hate that one.
I like the YELL.
That one's fun.
That one is fun.
The big green one though.
Gets everyone going.
Big green one, though, not a fan. Randazzo gets upended a little bit there.
Yeah, he took a hit right there, but, I mean, he's just going for the legs. It comes out of the game right now.
Second down for Notre Dame from the St.
All the way gets a little annoying after a while, too.
Yeah.
When they keep using the same ones over and over, and you go to enough games, it gets,
Yeah,
it gets a little annoying.
They do a good job. They do a good job.
I'm not trying to rip at them
awesome.
at all. They're spectacular.
They're awesome.
They do an awesome job. And it shows, they
get it.
Just out of the reach of Amisu. They took time out for us earlier today to join us for game day. They did awesome. It was I loved it. Other than the embarrassing Riddles act, that was not my idea. We can blame Leighton for that. He's not here, so I can't so he can't defend himself. So that was weird. But yeah, they do an awesome job, and they're huge supporters of the school. Everything here. Even when they almost get trampled.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure when a player comes their way, I'm sure they're getting out of the way.
Oh yeah. Except that one person who likes taking hits like that. Yeah, I don't know if that exists.
That never happens.
Yeah.
Is that a first down? I think that
looks like
that's a
hands
first
are
down.
up.
First and goal.
Yep. First and never mind. They put the 4 up, and then they put the 1 up. So first and goal coming up for the Dons.
This could really open it up right here.
So Don's looking to punch another one in. Chardy's got 1 to his left, 2 to his right. Randazzo in the gun, 3 yards out. Give it to Randazzo, gets to the outside and hit backwards.
Just short, man.
Yeah.
3 yards away, still 3 yards away.
Is that the 2 or the 1? I can't tell.
That is the 3.
Oh, that's the 3. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's the 2. So second and goal. Well, the last time they were this deep in Vikings territory, they ended up having to kick as both Ricciardi's check out. Carl Schmall's in at fullback. And another Wildcat coming.
I love the
Randazzo and Joe Delia. Here's Randazzo pushing through. Does he have enough?
Doesn't look
like it. Nope. A little short. Just a little bit short. Third and goal. About the half-yard line.
I say they punch this in, and you can call it a Notre Dame victory, even though we got 7 minutes and 30 seconds, but it's going to be hard to score 23 points.
Yeah, that's going to be challenging. Randazzo trying to push through.
Touchdown.
Colin Randazzo pushes through another one.
That's 3.
And it's 22-0.
Is that 3 touchdowns from Colin?
Sure is.
Wow. Racking up those fantasy points. Oh, man.
Oh, that feels good.
20.
Nice.
Soon to be 23-0.
Reminds me of the Leo beatdown last year.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was a little.
Except this time, you know, the team that they're playing, a little more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence is, they played a good game, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Just haven't gotten anything through yet. Oh, look at this. Fake attempt. Oh.
The point conversion is no good.
So Doherty trying to get it to Will Meyer.
St. Lawrence 0.
Had some Glenbard
Almost
flashbacks right there.
Well, 7:19 to go. And now I get a second to talk about something. I got a little bit of family in the audience today. My cousin Natalie from Colorado hanging out with us tonight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in for the week and was able to convince them to get out of the game and show why Colorado football is just not as good as Illinois.
Yeah, sure ain't.
You think it's been proven?
You know, based off of my knowledge, I don't really know what's a whole lot out in Colorado besides mountains, unless they're playing up in. I don't even know. You know, they might be up in Utah or Utah State playing in the mountains.
She's shaking her head. She's agreeing with me. Oh, ball is muffed.
Is that Notre Dame ball?
Looks like it's Lawrence's. Oh, whoa! And how there was no flag on that, I am shocked by.
That was way after the play. Now, he's just doing his job following the block, but I mean that looked a little excessive.
No,
but
that's a missed flag right there.
Coach DeFranza sure not happy about that.
Little unnecessary roughness.
He's out to the 50-yard line. Look at that.
First down for St. Lawrence.
He's wanting a flag.
Here's what I'm curious about. You've been watching him for 4 years.
Oh my goodness.
How far out? Where's the farthest out he's gotten to?
Oh, trust he can go up right to the ref if he wanted to. But you know, I think
pass completed to Parker.
I mean, that was the furthest I've seen him been out. Like, as you see him, you know, that's just his coaching antics, you know. He's making sure the defense hears him. You know, I think I've seen him past the 50-yard line, like above the numbers.
McCoy looking to pass,
nice
another completion.
Nice RPO.
Yeah, that was
there.
a nice grab, and just refusing to go down. Whistle's finally blown. That was J.J. Raya.
And something we didn't really see a whole lot of game was that. It looked like it was the first RPO from St. Lawrence. But, you know, they got to move fast right now because they're down by 22, 6 minutes and 35 seconds
Speaking
left.
of St. Lawrence, I'd like to give a nice appreciation to the St. Lawrence Athletic Department for getting their fans here, both in the stands and online watching us tonight. McCoy taken down with a gain of about 3. It's always great when we have our visiting audiences joining us. We're glad we can supply a free service to our visiting teams. Don't got to pay for that NFHS stuff. We're always trying. We like promoting the other team too.
Yep, for sure.
We're all about that here, trying to keep things balanced.
Try not to be biased as possible.
Right.
I try my best, but sometimes I get a little out of
pass completed. Nice grab.
Nice grab, and he took the hit.
Corey Tauber.
Great catch.
That was great. Very nice catch, and we've seen that connection to McCoy to Tauber a lot tonight. It's been a match made in heaven.
Yeah, you know, they're moving the ball right now. I mean, right now you need 7.
Yeah.
You need 7. I mean, everyone knows no more field goals from now on because field goals are going to get you nowhere.
Well, they need 3 touchdowns, and one of those touchdowns has to come with a 2-point conversion on top of it. Pushing his way forward is Mikey Elizondo.
You know, something I've seen from the Notre Dame defense is that they're kind of softening up, letting them get those yards.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got to be aggressive right now because, you know, they put up 7. They still got 5 minutes to go. So
and 3 timeouts.
Yep. So you gotta continue to put the pressure on them. You can't let them get those 10-yard passes and they're going up the field and like 2 minutes.
There's still time on the clock. There's another handoff to Carroll.
Yeah, now if I'm St. Lawrence, I'm taking a shot right here.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got the first down marker, but, you know, time is not on your hand right now.
It's 2nd and 5, but, I mean, you guys start thinking end zone now with
Yeah.
under 5 minutes to go.
Can't run the ball anymore.
No.
Which
Well, they think differently.
They did, and, you know, that's just going to
That didn't
kill
work.
time. You know,
And just
your chances are pretty quickly actually now going away. So.
And just to continue, just another thanks to the St. Lawrence community for joining us tonight. You know, it's not an easy drive to get out here, so thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. We hope we weren't too harsh on your Vikings. That's blocked. Get a hand up there, Carl Schmalz.
Carl Schmalz looks like a tight end, man. I feel like he could play a little tight end.
I would love to see him play tight end. We've seen him at fullback in a couple different packages.
He's got that athletic ability.
He's kind of like the Jonathan Kahn, who's now playing. He's now playing tight end for Tulane.
Yep, that's awesome, man.
Could absolutely see that.
Congrats to Kahn for walking on. You know, he's also a baseball don for a couple of years.
Pass in and out of the hands and brought down after the play. That's Connor McQuinn looking for a flag after. That was Jack Doherty that brought him down. And
looks like Notre Dame can get the ball, run this clock out, get a couple first downs, and you can call it a 22-0 shutout, man.
And a quick game, too. It's only 9:30. We started a little after 7:30.
Yeah, you know what?
Wow.
If I'm St. Rita and I'm looking at this game right now, the Notre Dame defense is on point.
They're looking
they
scary.
Are on point right now. Giving up 0 points to DePaul. Not sure if they gave up anything beforehand. I think they had that. I think the only thing that was the game-winning field goal, but I mean, they're everything right now.
Yeah. Well, if things hold up, up to Randazzo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, break. That was not Randazzo. That's Joe Delia.
There you go, Joe.
Woo. Go, Joe Delia. A lot of whistles.
Yeah, and he's pushing the pile, man, by himself.
So now you start to see more of the seniors get into things. So if things hold up the way that they are, both teams are going to go to 3-5 on the season. St. Lawrence drops, ND hops up, and sets up an interesting game next week with St. Rita.
Yeah, I mean, St. Rita can't take this Dons team lightly right now because they are rolling.
So that's gonna be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. And Delia not going very far there. It's a loss of 2.
If you don't know that Joe Delia is also a hockey down too. So you can see him on the ice rink too. Deacon a couple guys.
So we'll keep going. A little bit of advertising now. We got a doubleheader next week.
We sure do.
We do. We got the sophomores of Rita and ND playing each other at 5 o'clock, followed by the varsity game. You get to hear Caden Frawley again because apparently all of our JV parents like listening to Caden the last time he did a game, which was quite a while ago. Because every other time we've had game day, and he's been on game day with us. But he's been busy with us, which is awesome. So he'll be back. Might have another guest star on. And then varsity right after that. So it's going to be a very fun Friday night here. 2 really good JV teams and 2 let me rephrase that. 2 very good JV teams and then a very compelling varsity game to follow. It's going to be a fun night. 3:42 left to go here in the ball game.
Ooh, late.
Chardy. Yeah, that was
late
interesting.
Keeper right there. Yeah,
and another timeout. Laurence taking all. Yep, Laurence taking those timeouts. hang around. Also, one other thing. Hold on 1 second. We got the entrance exam coming up too.
Yeah,
and we got
for all those future Dons.
Take a look. You can scan the QR code that's on your screen right now and get some enrollment information. I would highly suggest doing so. You can pause the video if you need to. Go back a couple of seconds so you can scan that code. It'll take you right to our enrollment site. Got all the information you need. Shadow days, open houses, registration for the exam is going to open soon. Don't know when. I don't have that information on me.
Whoa.
Hey, hello.
Watch out, Jack Doherty.
Doherty pass completed to Amisu. As we like to say, Monty has been freed.
Yep. Good hands by Emmanuel.
Great play there by Emmanuel. Getting some time in. Heads off with his head up high, greeted by his teammates. He's got to feel good about that one.
Yeah, I mean, he sure is. I mean, that's a great completion, a great job by Jack Doherty, staying on his feet and, delivering a strike right to Emmanuel.
Couple other adjustments here to the Dons offense. Jaleel Johnson, actually. All right, no, that's not Jaleel. Oops. More pushing. Daniel Burke is out there. Ryan Axiom is out there. Joe Giamatti still out there. Another Laurence timeout. Sean Kelly back out there.
Looks like
Still
that'll be their. Is that their final?
That's the last one.
Timeout, St. Lawrence. Their last timeout.
Well, you can say Notre Dame gets 1 or 2 first downs.
So we also want to direct you to one other thing that's on our screen. We wanted to continue to talk about the entrance exam. That is December 4th. You come here, you test with us, you get a lot of scholarship money.
Oh, yeah, you sure do.
Did you get an academic scholarship?
I did, and I did test here.
I did too. Same thing. It's you test here, and you want to come here, do it.
Yeah, if your heart is on Notre Dame, I highly suggest testing here. Don't go to the guys in Wilmette and test at Loyola. Don't do that.
Or Austin and Belmont.
Oh yeah, no, that is not an option here. At
no,
Notre
it
Dame.
is not. You outlawed. But yeah, but seriously, if you want to come here, come test.
Mm-hmm.
There are makeup exams offered if it's necessary. You won't be penalized for it. Third down coming up. There is no penalty for it. The enrollment staff is very generous, and they're looking forward to another big class in the class of 2026.
And if you ever do want to go to Belmont and Austin, I highly suggest you don't do that. But some things that have been said around Notre Dame. If you want to come here and win for 4 years, you go do that. Or if you want to go to Belmont and Austin, and you're on your own.
You usually get beat by us.
Oh yeah, it's a one-sided rivalry.
That's exactly how.
Everyone seems to know.
The only time it usually gets interesting is like when the bowling team faces each other.
When
bowling teams face each other.
They got. I'll give them. They got a solid basketball program.
They do. Yeah, they absolutely do.
They are always good every year for basketball.
Whoa.
And
hello.
I forgot the coach's name, but I know he's been there forever, and he's done an awesome job.
I was there for. I was at Pat's for the Clash of Champions tournament in March, and awesome guy.
Yeah.
Also befriended Rick Malnati, which was interesting. So now I get Malnati's pizza on him quite a bit. 4th and 7 coming up, but yeah, it's.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, I mean, especially since their enrollment's been kind of spiking down a little bit. I mean, he knows how to develop his players, and they got a great basketball program over there. And every year for Notre Dame, St. Pat's, it's always a battle. So, that's probably one of the most electrifying things that the state of Illinois is a ND and Pat's basketball game. Man.
If only we could have the football game this year.
Oh yeah.
Could not have the football game, which is unfortunate. So now what we put up on your screen is our directory to our enrollment director. See how that play on words there works. This is Mike Smith that you see below you. You scan the QR code, you could get in direct contact with him. He's going to be the guy to talk to when it comes to anything about enrolling here, whether you're in 8th grade, transfer student potentially, 7th grade, any age. You're thinking about this place, that's the guy you want to talk to.
Yeah, join the brotherhood, man. It's awesome here. See a lot of those guys in the student section. I bet if you ask every single one of them, they would not regret.
No one would say that.
Yeah,
no one would say it.
No one. Ask every student here. They love it.
Punt coming with a minute 4 to go. Nice punt by Desinfantes.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, hello, going the wrong way,
backwards.
sir. We're going the wrong way.
Using the
Still
field,
going.
baby.
All right, we'll take that. Hey,
and
he's still
turning
going.
it upfield, man.
Still going, and Russ pulls him down. Ball was knocked out, but it was marked down, and a flag is down.
Yeah, it looked like that was a late hit or a bad hit by St. Lawrence right there. You know, something like 46 seconds left.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
However, it's been a very clean game. I think only 3 or 4 flags have been thrown this entire game. It's been very clean.
And great job by both teams coming out here and butting heads for a solid 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
You know,
very quick game. Very quick game. This is probably one of the quickest games I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, 2 teams running the ball, so the clock's going to be moving at all times pretty much.
That and, not a lot of penalties. They played very clean football today. That's always good. And they're going to keep it moving all the way to the 25. Yeah. I want to see Jack Doherty throwing up, and I want to see – I didn't get my A.J. Stanula touchdown today.
No, you got 3 rushing touchdowns from Colin
I did.
though.
Wow. I can't be disappointed then. McCoy brought down. And that might be it.
Yeah, look, I don't know. It was at 40 seconds, so unless St. Louis has one more play to draw up right here.
Well, yeah, they might have one more, and then they'll call it a day.
Whoa.
McCoy looking to pass.
And that's pick 6, baby.
Off to the house. Michael Keenan.
Oh, Michael Keenan. Rub it in, baby, and get that touchdown. Keep that ball, Mike Keenan. Keep that ball.
Mike Keenan taking it to the house. 25-yard pick 6. Is there a flag down? Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Hopefully it's on St. Lawrence. Oh, wait, no, I think Notre Dame didn't get a guy off the field.
Oh, no, 12 guys on the field.
Mike Keenan is robbed.
Oh, he got the highlight, though. We played the touchdown video and all that, the touchdown graphic and all that.
You know what? You can say he scored.
We can say he scored.
I'll give him that. I'll tell him.
That's a shame.
I'll tell him after the game that was a nice pick 6.
That's a shame.
Pick 6, or pick 0, actually.
So first down from the 39 for the Vikes. Heaves one up and out of reach of Joe Kinch.
Joey Kinch on the coverage.
Great game by the Dons today.
Yeah, this was definitely good to see again. Completely one-sided game for the most part.
Control of possession, you know, they had everything going.
Good to see. McCoy looking to pass. Completed. And that is going to run the clock out. The Dons take down. Man.
They might run one more play.
I set that all up, too.
You get a next play, though.
I got robbed.
Look, you get a next play.
Interception. Hey, look at that. Jack Doherty will take the knee as time expires, and the Dons take down St. Lawrence by a final score of 22-0.
Looked like Jack Doherty is going to take away Michael Keenan's interception stat right there.
The Dons improved to 3-5 on the season. The Vikings fall to 3-5 on the year and sets up a very interesting matchup next week with the St. Rita Mustangs, which is the next time we're going to be back doing a football game. Week 9 of the season. That's it. It's going to be the big game. Basically the Don Super Bowl.
Yep. And we'll see you guys here next week, Friday.
So for that, for our entire production crew, for all of our producers, for our camera guys, everyone involved here tonight, Frawley, Hank, Mac, who decided not to show up, but we'll still thank Mac anyway for game day because he